Hey, how's everyone doing today? It is Friday, the 2nd of September, and another glorious day outside, but I'm fed up, man. Not in a good mood. Um, as I told you, yesterday was the last day of me doing the website that I'm been working on. Had the meeting today about it, and pretty much come back out of the meeting saying, "Oh, here's a few more amendments to do. Here's a few something that I just wanted to let go of." And they were like, "This is such a great website. It's really really good stuff. But can you just do this? Can you just change this?" And I'm like, "I'm officially out of contract. It was till the end of August." And I was just like, "When's it going to end? Is the website ever finished?" You know. So I just sat there going, no problem. So, I don't know. Just fed up after working for weeks upon it, on something that I wasn't, I've given a lot of my time you only give it, I don't know, I can't finish a friggin' sentence at the minute. I'm frustrated. You only give your time to something that you just go, do you know what, this will probably pay me back in the long run if I just smile and do what they'd like me to do. And then you kind of realize halfway through that actually it's not going to pay you back, or it's not worth as much as you thought it was going to be. Yeah, this is that. Yet now I'm about to sign a contract to go on till December with them, just to keep people happy and just to give me a little bit of money. At the end of the day, I'm saving for travel, and it's the money I'm after. But they're just giving me another couple days' work of stuff just to amend, and I'm like, you guys had access to this. You should have seen this. Let me know beforehand. I know this is probably not even a podcastable thing. I don't know. I'm just frustrated. The main thing here is that I'm frustrated, and how am I going to deal with it? I'm going to go take a nap for an hour. I've got work tonight, so the last thing I want to do is be shitty to people at work and customers and stuff. So I'm going to take a nap. It is, on the other hand, it is payday. And payday for a lot of people usually a great thing, but all my pay just goes into my savings, which is a great feeling. It really is a great feeling. But I'm just waiting for that to come through, and just so I can ship it into my savings. Pretty much, I have earned 31 pence in interest with my savings account. Can you believe it? Over a month, 31 pence. But yeah, I don't know if I've got much to say today. Really, just that I'm pissed off. I haven't showered yet. I kind of just got straight out of bed and rolled straight to this meeting. I'm in a bit of a shambles. I'm a hot mess. I am delighted to see I've got 2 new subscribers today, so welcome everybody. I hope you're not a robot. I hope you're a real person. Say hello in the comments. Well, I hope you guys are having a better day. I hope if it's payday for anyone else out there that they get to spend it on what they want immediately, which is what I usually do. This is why I'm still living at home. So actually don't do that, and think smart and invest your money. Unlike me, well, I'm saving it. That's the thing. A year ago, Chris got this money and had kind of nothing to, I didn't have any kind of financial goals. There was no, I was just getting money and just kind of spend it on whatever I wanted. It helped me raise a whole media equipment arsenal, but apart from that, really, I didn't. You should save your money, especially in times like this. Can anyone afford to really buy anything now that's probably worth anything more than 5,000? Does anyone buy anything now that's more than £5,000? Outright? You see football contracts and stuff, and clubs pay 35 million over 6 years. if you want to buy a sofa now, you can spread the payment out over 12 months, 24 months. Do you know why they do that? It's not because they feel sorry for you and they're letting you have the money. It's because you're still a customer to them in 24 months' time. Just so you can have all these materialistic things that you want. You know, I really hate the thought of buying things without having the money to actually pay them off straight away. In fact, I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think so. It's this pop filter. One thing I do though is I buy things on my credit card and then just forget about it, and that's not a good thing to do. But I have saved up enough air miles with it. I have got about 40,000 air miles. I spent 9,000 going to London. But I did look. Do you know what's really annoying about those Avios things that my most viewed video on this channel preaches about? Is that really, if you look at like I looked just for going to Los Angeles and I wanted to upgrade with my Avios from premium economy to business, because not that I was going to do it, just because I thought, oh, let's have a look. And you know what? I was flexible because I didn't give a shit. It wasn't happening, so I was flexible with any date. I was searching for about half an hour on BA. Could not find. Sorry, mate. I'm gonna get rid of this pop filter. Could not find one available date. Does that sound different? Does this sound different to this? Say hello, and then I say hello. Does that sound different? That's with and without the pop filter. If it stops me yawning, then I'll definitely remove it. Yeah, but I could not find one date, even being as flexible as I was at the time. So all I'm saying is those Avios are great for like hotels, car rental. Still yawning. Stop. Car rentals, flights that are flown often, like if you go to London or if you go to New York or from London, or just, you know, like I can imagine LA to New York is flown quite often, so stuff like that. But do you know what my dream is? Like last time I was in the airport, like an ideal lifestyle for me is someone who has gold cards. That was a pause for a yawn. It mustn't be this pop filter. I'm bringing it back. Ideal life for me, right? I was just dreaming of this last time I was in Heathrow. It was just having access to business lounges, flying first or business class wherever you go. Being able to just go. It would be great to just have enough money that you just show up at the airport one day and just go, "Can I go there now, please?" You know, what a great lifestyle that would be, just to be able to show up and fly somewhere, and not care about how much the hotel is. You know, it's a dream. It's a dream of mine to kind of fly luxury, and it's very in contrast to what I'm going to be doing next April, when I'll be traveling on the cheap. If this podcast takes random pauses, just appreciate that I am yawning. I am ready for my nap that I said I was going to take. If only I had a business class chair bed. And I was flying to... where would I like to go today? If I was to go anywhere, I'd like to go to... I think I'd like to go to Cape Town. Everyone says South Africa is really violent, and I think it is. But it's somewhere I think I'd like to go. I watched a Casey Neistat vlog, and he's in Cape Town. I'm like, that looks gorgeous, and westernized. Westernized is a big thing. I can rule out quite a lot of the world where I don't want to go. I'm too claustrophobic, so I don't want to go to China or Japan or Tokyo anyway. Definitely not China. Definitely not Russia. Definitely not Middle East anywhere. Not much of Africa at all, apart from, I think, like westernized kind of Cape Town. Don't fancy India. I fancy like base camp Everest, but not India. Don't fancy any of the countries ending in Stan. Don't fancy Eastern Europe, being Ukraine, Bulgaria, Romania, any of that. Do not fancy places like. Actually, I've kind of warmed around to kind of South America. But like Colombia, I don't fancy myself in. I know the girls are stunning, but just kind of like it's history, it's violent. Venezuela, that type of. Even Brazil, I'm a bit like, I have to be. Even in like Rio, people are, murdered and held at gunpoint and all that stuff. So, yeah, Chile, I think I fancy it. Chile and Bolivia are my two. And I saw the bottom of Argentina, what's it called? Begins with a P, I think. Patagonia. That looks amazing. But yeah, I've kind of rolled out most of the world. But yeah, I don't know. I'm into westernized, kind of clean living, Wi-Fi. Places that like big airlines fly to. No. Dubai's a stretch for me, and I'm just landing there and setting off. I'm just like, I've got to fly over Syria. Really? That's scary. I don't know. Sorry, this podcast was a complete rambling. I'm so frustrated about that this morning. But when I come back Monday, I'll have surely a good amount to speak about after 2 days off. So have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you when I'm back. Okay, see you later. Okay, see you later.